Hi guys, I'm gonna confess. Matt murdered me. Welcome back to Mace,
Yeah.
everyone. We're continuing up the devil, and we're reading this confession. We have no
It's my
clue.
confession.
Yeah, it's his confession that he murdered me.
I was the murder man. I was like, I was the killer, the breaker of heart.
Do you want to read
I
your
was the,
confession?
yeah. Sorry for everything. Can't say it enough. Didn't mean to hurt you or whatever I did. Did not. Sick. Did not sick. What? Did not want any of it to happen. I can't stay in control when I get mad. When I'm not in control, I hurt people without meaning to. Wish I hadn't broken them. Didn't mean to at first. But I was hurting. Wanted you to hurt too, but I didn't want to hurt you. Words aren't enough, and now I know that. I know that now. I'll take responsibility and do what I've been avoiding. Please forgive me. Okay, he didn't do it. That seems like a. That seems like a either like a I'm sorry for fighting with you, or like an I'm sorry I'm gonna kill myself.
Maybe he was trying to kill himself, but then his wife ended up
Maybe
dead
he would.
instead.
Yes, me. So it technically he would. I don't know.
I don't
Keep
know.
going.
Ugh. That was difficult to read. Barely legible, in fact. Well, got a spin on that? No need. But it's a confession. Not a confession that he signed, though, is it?
Not yet.
And not the one he intends to sign anytime soon, considering that he asked for representation. Yeah, the most wanted man in the city asked for a lawyer. Got you. Guess you're both lucky. Hardly. I just happened to be awake when the call went out. But I'm not so flush with work that I can afford to turn tail now. So if you don't mind, I'd like to go ahead and speak with my client.
Finally.
Finally! God. What? He's not still handcuffed in there, is he?
Look, counselor, with all due respect, we have a strong evidence pointing to the man being responsible for 6 murders. 2 hours or so in cuffs isn't cruel or unusual. And that's for your safety as well.
It's kind of you to worry, but I doubt I'll be in any danger. He's killed 6 women. None of them were redheads. Seriously, though, I'd like to speak with him alone now. Camera's off, if you don't mind.
Mic's on or off is your call, counselor. But we'll be watching the feed from right outside in case anything happens. And the cuff, that is, stays on.
Not worried about me? How chivalrous.
Yeah, my armor's practically blinding.
Gross. I'll start up the unlock cycle.
Counselor, just one last word of advice. If you have any interest in his well-being, I suggest you help him sign that confession.
Not a bad idea. I do get paid either way. But the defense part of defense attorney isn't just for show, detective.
I mean it. 6 people dead is one thing, but he also caused weeks of widespread terror and public unrest. Putting it another way, he's made the state look bad. That's a capital crime. If there was ever one. And even if the death penalty is not actually on the table these days, I can guarantee he's not gonna like whatever rehabilitation plan they draw up for him. Look, I've seen the virtual work release program in the person. And it's
Being challenged before the Supreme Court.
yeah. Sometime in the next decade, maybe.
So, was he arrested before?
I don't know. We'll see.
Because he's seen this program or something in person.
Well, I don't know.
So, was this guy arrested before?
Who knows? Just remember, a plea deal might feel like a loss for you, but if it keeps him from, well, that probably is a win for your client, right?
Prison sentences are generally lighter for those who plead guilty. That much is true. Saves the courts a great deal of time and money, and they show their gratitude with reduced sentencing. But no one will ever be grateful towards the heartbreak killer. Anyone convicted for killing 6 people, they'll never rest their mind another day in their life.
Wow,
Okay.
2086. DO03. Let's go in.
Oh, this is our guy.
Oh!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, recognize him. It's depressing as hell in here.
Oh, hi. Wow,
She's
that's nice
sexy.
art.
I am here.
I am here!
They
Okay,
need to
go ahead.
liven this place up. Carlos flat, right? Hope you don't mind if I get comfortable. We've got a lot to cover. This shouldn't take all night.
What are you? Look, I already told people I didn't...
I'm not a cop, Carlos. Furthest thing from it. I'm a lawyer. You're a lawyer, in fact. And I'm here to help you.
Yeah, well... They said that too. All of them did. Back there and here, kept repeating it the whole ride over. Maybe I should go a little, like, deeper.
I don't know. Whatever the fuck you feel like doing. I'm sure people
Fuck
won't
you.
complain about it too much.
They said that they were gonna help me. That they knew what was all a mistake. And they said I killed. Acting like they're on my side and they thought that I could have. That I...
It's not their job to help you, Carlos. But it is mine, and I'm here now. He's still in shock. I need more information, but if I approach this the wrong way, he'll just clam up even more. I'm sure you're exhausted. It's probably difficult to think, let alone speak. But I'd like you to try and answer a few questions.
The police already...
Questioned you, I'm sure. But they were treating you as a suspect, not as a client.
Okay. So what do you want to know?
About you. I'm sure we get to ask about all of them, but let's start simple. Something mundane,
It's gonna be simple.
grounded, rote. I'd like to know a bit more about you first, Carlos. Something like, what line of work are you in?
I'm with city engineering. Or I was, or I should be.
As I thought. The police must be convinced that he mapped the optics blackouts using data he stole from work.
My arm. I got it slotted for the job. And,
Carlos, I'm gonna need more than that. So, what do I know? He works in city engineering, not a desk job. Ray said he was modded for work, and that arm must be in custody at the moment. Based on his shoulder, it'd have to be pretty utilitarian.
I mean, it makes sense, yeah.
Hold on, I mean... It's not very lifelike at all if you can fucking see in there.
Mm-hmm.
So, it'd probably be utilitarian. Yay!
Yep.
Utilitarian, yeah. He doesn't strike me as the type who's enamored with the aesthetics of modding. The young and the restless and the rich, swapping in neon and chrome limbs because they like the way it looks. or the way it makes other people start looking at them. No, he's pragmatic, grounded, and very unlucky. In which case, I should be too. You know, my brother wanted to mod. Okay, Morgan has a brother.
Really?
Really? I don't even have a brother. He had
Oh,
everything
never mind.
planned out. A whole career path of promotions and bonuses and the upgrades they'd afford him. Then came his 18th birthday present. Test results politely informing him that he's not a viable candidate.
That sucks.
I think he felt relieved, actually. Seemed like it was a weight off his chest. Like he was glad he didn't have to choose. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I think it does. I always figured if they started at all, I'd start a small hand or an eye, test the water. Never thought about lobbing my whole damn arm off, but the recruiter was enthusiastic.
Damn.
He said, "'Cause of the NDCDA, there was a financial aid and resources. Of course, they got canned, so now me and every other modder is royally screwed. Couldn't even let me keep the tax credit."
New Citizens with Disabilities Act was amended, not repealed. I doubt he'd appreciate the distinction at the moment.
I worked the tighter spaces, the high voltage environments, mostly canopy upkeep. Typical stuff for modders, you know?
He's speaking freely now. Don't need to do much more than repeat his words back to him to keep him talking. But the right word choice here or there can still make a difference. You work on the canopy? You must be...
Under a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's green.
Well, that's because we read the article.
So under a lot of pressure.
Well, hold on.
Well, it's green because we read the article, so just do that one.
Yeah, but...
But yeah, we'd be good with heights, but since we read the whole article, it's that one.
I just want to make sure.
I say it's the green one.
Yeah, it probably is. I just wanted to double check.
I mean, I don't know why we would.
It didn't give me a... I don't know.
I don't think it was for that. I think it was more or less like a prompt.
I don't know. He must be under a lot of pressure now that the subways are cordoned off. Oh, thank God.
Damn straight.
Oh, I got a
And
+1.
this crap. This crap with long. Once word got out that the case against him was real, every desk job in the chain became terrified of their own shadow. All of them convinced that the internal affairs is gonna come knocking if they misplace so much as a paperclip. Everything by the book. It means no room for compromise, no room for problem solving.
No room for engineering.
Yeah. And no pathetics for screw-ups.
Patience.
No patience for screw-ups. Sorry, I was autopiloting.
I know. He's trying very hard to not look at his shoulder. Why aren't you wearing your prosthetic right now, Carlos?
Yeah, that. Rejection issues starting last month. A lot of sleepless nights.
Rejection? Did the therapy not take?
It's not that I wasn't oozing pus. I wasn't oozing pus out of my socket or anything.
Then, do these rejection issues have anything to do with your scars?
No, not in that way you're thinking. I'm right-handed. He didn't shoot the gun with his left hand. He's right-handed. His dominance is in his right hand. He's framed. My boy's framed.
This is so confusing. For a first trial, this is really complicated, and there's so many disconnected parts to this.
I like it.
So those cuts on his face are just from shaving.
Thought this go on so long. I have to relearn how to do everything. I mean, the problem started small, trembling, and then spasms, oversensitivity. They said an easy fix.
But the problem got bigger.
Couldn't let it get that far. You need to be able to trust your own hands when you're on the job site. Drop a cutter in the wrong moment and it hurt. So I sat down, made an appointment, and turned in my arm. And I watched my case get placed at the back of the damn line.
Where did you turn it in?
Some mass turnaround chop shop. With a waiting list like you wouldn't.
It doesn't sound like you're a happy customer.
Hell no! I've found a dozen other clinics with shorter wait times. As long as I'm renting, I'm not owning.
The manufacturer decides where your arm gets maintenance.
And that's why I'm sticking here with this expensive ass stump for a shoulder. I haven't been able to work in weeks. Bosses were generous to say my position might still be there. And I've got 2 more working arms.
Couldn't buy or rent a replacement yourself, just in the meantime?
I serve at that pleasure of the state. And they exclusively contracts with Hindi, all locked up, white knuckle tight.
Hindi? How Industries? As I recall, he's registered with one of their habilis models. If I took one step on...
Oh, that's mine. Hey! What the fuck?
I'm so sorry.
If I took one step on site with uninsured tech, forget the fines. I lose my down payment and my arm. And I never work in the city again. And that was last quarter. Maybe I could have worked something out with the management, but like I said, no one's sticking their neck out for anyone now that longs in deep hot shit.
Yeah. You mentioned discomfort. Are you in pain?
Pain will come and go. It's the itches that'll kill you. And the phantoms come back pretty fast when I don't have anything. Arm shaped, attached to me.
Didn't they give you something to, well, wear in the meantime? Something the clinics lend out for cases like this?
They gave me his dead weight, 3-jointed landfill bait piece of shit. Sorry, it's just very shitty feeling. Having a part of your body that you know they'll cut corners on. It fits. It fits. It's complicated. Sorry.
Compatible.
It fits. It's compatible technically. I can slot it in and feel on the balance again. But the fingers don't bend, and the quick twitch motors are way off. It's like walking around your arm asleep or dead.
So were you wearing it when you were arrested?
It's just questions. Well, go back to your evidence.
Well, this one is the halibus one.
Uh-huh. So go back to, so if we go back, go to ARC's data. Back in the thing. No. Yes, ARC's data.
Evidence.
Okay, nothing. So, ow.
This one is the one that he got from work that he's
wearing, yes.
that he took to the clinic.
Mm-hmm.
The question
So
is
he has-
referring to the deadweight one that he got in the meantime.
So go to his personal profile.
There's nothing.
Luck poor. Damn. Dude, student debt sizable. Wow.
Oh, wow. Criminal. Likes killing. Dislikes getting caught. Fave color. Probably red. Probably not into astrology. Suspended due to influx of false reports. That's funny. I mean, I really don't think it depends. I think we should say when you were arrested, because, I mean, we said nothing about killing anybody, so when you were arrested. Were you wearing it when you were arrested?
No, I wasn't. And I'm pretty sure I saw the police bagging it as evidence, so can't have gotten too far.
So, Detective Reyes was being quite literal about how he was found. He had the victim's blood on his left arm only, because at the time in question, he didn't even have a right. No inconsistencies in the story so far.
So he didn't shoot the gun.
Yeah, but then the question is, how did she get shot?
By someone else.
By Morgan!
No.
No inconsistencies in the story so far, and he's opened up about as well as can be expected. But this has all just been a warm-up for the both of us. Now comes the delicate part. This is scary as hell. I think it's fucking Morgan. I think she has some sort of alter ego.
You're a fucking idiot. Shut up. You make me mad. You make me mad. And I'm already mad. Goofia Productions.
Sorry, I had a burp. Carlos, you and the victim were romantically involved. How long did you two know each other?
Right. I've known her since college. We shared a few classes, mutual friends. Always got along. Eventually we just got together at some point. Guess I never really asked her out in a real formal way. Sounded pretty cowardly saying that out loud. And she was a genetics, focused her studies on agriculture.
It always takes them a few tries to get used to saying past tense.
Just finished her post-grad work this year. Got hired at Realigate, practically headhunted. Can you believe that? Practically headhunted. Of course, she was. Any company would be of course she was. Any company would be lucky to have her. Unlike, it was a real ass job, paid real ass money too.
So her career was starting to pan out. Right as yours had fallen into the mother of all slumps. Where was she hired?
Pedigree? No. Pedigree?
Peregrine.
Perigee? Perigee Laboratories? I say it like that name matters. Whole setup is under Harco's umbrella.
That doesn't narrow it down. The Harvest Corporation grows a third of the soybeans and corn in the entire country. Want a client that size, the lab wouldn't need any others. Now, no corporation earns the mega prefix without a little throat cutting The Harco is about as tame as big business can get. Predictable like the seasons. No one's gonna buy that they had some lab tech murdered because of corporate greed. Had she adjusted well to her new job?
Yeah, they loved having her there.
She never mentioned arguments or disputes? Corporate politics getting rough?
I don't think so. Not like I've been a good listener lately. But I've never got the impression that she... Look, no one I know could have done this to her. Could do this to her. And there's nothing she could have done that would have deserved what happened to her.
It was a long shot, hoping for a disgruntled character from her past to shift blame onto. No other suspects? I can't just reshuffle the detective's suspicions. I'll have to disprove their argument entirely.
Fuck it, Edgeworth did it.
Guest appearance, Edgeworth! Whoa! Thank you, Carlos. That was very helpful.
It was.
Now, I'd like you to try and tell me whatever you can about what happened tonight.
Oh.
Start at the beginning and take your time. The details are important.
Alright, miss.
Morgan.
I'll try, Morgan.
When you're ready.
We were arguing. We'd been arguing a lot. Arguing about stupid stuff. I've been working, I've been making money. I've been pulling my weight. I was mad at myself, but more than that, I was jealous of her. Jealous over nothing. Jealousy of her goddamn money.
The reports say you were arguing around 8 p.m.?
8? Yeah, it must have been when we started. We got into it, and I said a lot of things that I shouldn't have. And I said one thing that really, really shouldn't. I crossed the line, and we both knew it, so I left.
You left?
Yeah, I walked out the front door. Through some fresh air. Thought some fresh air might help me cool off.
Bro, this is just the fucking prologue. There's so many unconnected points. This is insane.
Let me figure out what to say to make it up to her. Of course, air wasn't fresh, just humid, thick like mud. And while I was pissing away the time, Diane was.
Did you bring your phone with you, or any other electronics?
No. I kind of stormed off. Didn't even take my key fobs. Didn't even lock the door behind me.
With optics down, traffic and street level cameras won't help him. Now leaves. Did you go through a checkpoint or talk to anyone with modded eyes? Did you buy anything, cash or credit?
No, not even a vending machine.
Not even a damn vending machine, huh? I may have met my match. How can anyone be this unlucky? That's quite unfortunate.
I just wanted quiet. At the time, I wanted to wallow in it, really. Sorry if I don't have all the details straight in my head. But if my exact route would help, the cam's problem. What? What is it? Optics was what? Can that even happen?
And there's no other proof that you were out at the time Diane was killed. Meaning you've got no alibi.
This can't. Listen, I didn't do this. I couldn't.
Carlos. I'm the one person you don't have to try and convince. After all, I'm your lawyer. So let's just get it all out there and see what we've got to work with.
Right.
Now, you said you left to clear your head. So what made you come back?
I came back because I heard a noise. The gunshot.
Yep.
The loud noise. Didn't know what it was. It was loud and it scared me. And it came from the direction of our apartment. I was walking back at first. At some point, I must have started running because when I got back, I was so out of breath. And when I saw that the front door was open, something dropped in my chest. And my lungs wouldn't.
You live on the first floor, right?
Yeah, first floor apartment, street facing entrance. We were proud of that when we first moved in. Like it was some kind of big deal. From the hallway, I saw her, but I didn't realize. I never thought that she was. The lights were off and the whole room was a mess. I thought we had been robbed, or she had fallen, or there was broken glass, furniture knocked over. And she was.
At Clue on Tuesday.
And I called her name. She didn't move. Checked her pulse and she was still warm. Her blood was warm. And I saw the gun.
Oh, that was
Oh
me.
shit, sorry. It looks so heavy. I thought it had to be a fake because I didn't want it to be real.
Is that why you picked it up?
What? Picked it up? I didn't touch that thing. I didn't shoot her, damn it. Oh!
Doing what I do, you hear a lot of lies. White lies, blatant lies, hasty lies. Oh, bad lies especially. Okay. She's scary. She's gotta be evil.
She's not evil.
Why is there the creepy like ARG fucking shits?
I don't know. Maybe you're weird.
I think you're weird. For me,
Okay.
it's always been easy to spot a lie. But it can be hard to know what to do about it. I have all the proof I need in my files, but he's nervous and defensive. None of this works if he doesn't trust me. Stay up to date on the details. Yep, I've been doing that. Clients know so you don't know what you're talking about. I'll stop giving you any credit. You did touch the gun, Carlos. It's just a fact. And we know because of your prints.
Of your prints, yep.
Well, I just want to double check. Revolver. Bears fingerprints matching. Left hand. 99.91% certainty. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Because of your prints. It's the fact that your fingerprints are on that gun.
But I didn't do this. I didn't. I wasn't thinking. I was just.
Carlos, all I'm saying is that you picked it up. That's all.
Would you believe me if I said I didn't realize it was a gun?
That explains how his prints got on the gun. But not in a way that would satisfy the police. Still, if all he did was hold the gun.
So stupid. I know what a gun looks like. But seeing my own home right in front of me.
You were in shock, Carlos. You still are.
The police came in sometime after that. I don't remember much of what they said. Things are moving fast, it seemed like. The rest of my night went probably the way you'd expect.
Carlos, you admit to having a verbal argument with Diane. But you said you were surprised to see the room trashed when you got back. To clarify, you're saying that you two never had a physical fight?
What physical? We never fought. We never fought like that. Did the police say we did?
They assumed as much. Which means they also assumed the room was disheveled well before the shooting occurred. Considering what Carlos had told me, what else did they assume?
What is it?
I'd like you to take a look at something for me. The crime scene.
Oh.
It's an AR module built from data taking as the police entered, so...
Right, it's just that.
It's just data, Carlos. No grisly details.
Okay, let me see it.
Take your time.
All right. I think I've got it.
That's how the police found things. Now close your eyes and think back to how the room looked when you left. Try and focus on what's out of place.
All right.
I'll take notes. You just say whatever comes to mind.
I don't remember exactly where everything was. But, well, the mirror was upright, of course. The clock was still on the wall.
What clock?
Chair got knocked down over some point, and the bed got tossed and the cushions torn. And the urn fell.
It was an urn.
Other than that...
Maybe the ceramic debris was ashes.
Yeah. Other than that... No, sorry, that's all that stands out to me.
I see. Like, oh. Yeah, like so. What's wrong? Something out of place? Carlos, you need to trust your instinct. If anything seems off, don't be afraid to speak up. Look at the little sparkles in her eyes. She's so proud of herself.
It's just I guess I assumed your notes would be making edits to the AR.
Well, I suppose that works too.
Sorry, I didn't mean... I think your drawing was pretty good, considering.
I'd like to change the subject now, Carlos.
Right.
Let's talk about the letter that was found on your desk.
Letter? What do you mean?
I mean this letter here. Do you recognize it? Because the police are calling it a confession.
A confession? But this is just a note to self. Suicide note, yep.
Pardon?
Look, when we fight, I lose my temper. Say things I don't mean to. So this morning I tried writing things down so I'd have a script to stick to. So I could apologize to her instead of just fighting with her.
Carlos, you say in the note that you hurt them.
That's... I broke her fidget tubbies.
Her what?
What?
Her what? Her what? Oh my god, she's got little boo-boos.
Fucking Christ. Her fidget tubbies.
I got little boo-boos. Oh no, wait, this song kind of...
That's
Clerb,
the debris.
Clerb. His grip strength was so strong, he broke her labubu's.
There's these collectible
They're
ceramic...
Oh,
Labubu's aren't ceramic.
Well, you know what I mean. I'm joking, but ceramic.
There's these collectible ceramic character things. It's supposed to be like tactile.
Mm-hmm.
You can use them as paperweights or conversation starters.
Conversation starters?
She loved those things. Not worth a damn, but you can buy them at any flea market or garage sale. But they meant a lot to her. And I broke them. I mean, I was pissy at the time, but that goddamn piece of shit rental arm, I hardly know when I'm swinging half the time.
Oh wait, but he had his like temporary one at the time, right?
I guess. Keep going.
If he had his rental arm, if he had his like temporary one on at the time of the crime, he wouldn't have had that grip strength that his How Industries or whatever one has.
Mm-hmm.
so it doesn't make sense.
Got so angry, I just ripped it off and tossed it in my room. That cheap, dusty, worthless.
Okay, let's say he did break her frigid duckies with his replacement arm. What does that change? Nothing at the moment. There's not enough detail in the note for me to prove what his intent was when he sat down to write it. But if the police insist on claiming it's a confession for the heartbreak killings anyway...
Couldn't even bother to sweep them up, so I felt so.
Alright, Carlos. Thanks for answering my questions. And I'm going to call the police back in here and I'm going to get this cleared up for you.
What? That's it?
And that's it.
Oh, okay.
Although, before I do that, I do have to ask. What do you know about the heartbreak killer? That's scary.
Heartbreak. You mean that psycho that was trending all month? I mean, as much as anyone, I guess. I haven't been getting out much, but I'm sure everyone's on edge. A guy that out there. He shoots people through the heart, right?
Police kept the victim's appearances far away from any upstanding news sources. So unless he was already following the murders, Carlos wouldn't notice any resemblance to his girlfriend.
I mean, she was shot in the chest, but that doesn't mean anything, does it?
If he's this slow on the uptake, it's gonna be a real shock when those officers walk in here and accuse him of being a serial killer. I'll just have to squash that theory as quickly and definitively as possible. 4 in the morning. God damn. That's early as fuck.
I didn't realize he would smoke in here.
Technically, I can smoke wherever I want. For fee. There's more of these fucking scary ARG ass shits. I'm really thinking she's got like an alter ego.
This is my alter ego. I need the max win. I need the max win.
Shut up. Read your shit.
I guess so.
Nervous? Don't be. I'm the one who's on the clock.
Right, and I'm sure this isn't your first time on this.
No, of course not. It'll be my first homicide defense, though.
Oh.
Why does everyone always think the first time is so goddamn important? Hey, cheer up. You know, I fuck hard.
It was my first time. I fuck hard. My first time and I fuck hard. What, man? What'd you say? First time, I fuck hard.
I got confused for a second because it. Okay, yeah. I almost thought that the smoke of the cigarette was just that like gray square shit you see on the fake transparent PNGs. But I'm like, no, it's like a manga tone thing. It gets, see the dots get smaller at the top. I just got confused. I've got relevant experience in other areas.
Oh. And what areas are those?
You ever gamble, Carlos?
No, ma'am. I never go anywhere near loot boxes. Wouldn't touch the stuff.
I meant more like playing cards.
Oh, well then, no to that too. Aren't you got pretty terrible luck?
Could have fooled me. Well, what I do is a lot like poker, Carlos. Poker's nice because even if you're dealt nothing but crap all night long, you can still win. Which makes things pretty fun.
Okay, so, do you have a good poker face?
I like to think so.
And are you lucky?
Only when the stakes are high.
And, in this metaphor, we're playing poker. The state's the dealer?
If only. No, the state's more like the house.
You mean like the house always wins?
Yes. They're very good at it. Winning, I mean. And that's why they're up there. And we're down here. And that's why they're the house.
So what do we do?
We play the cards we're dealt as best as we can. Win more hands than we lose. Keep it up and eventually, someone will come over and tap the dealer on the shoulder and whisper something in their ear. And then we'll be politely asked to leave.
That doesn't sound very triumphant.
The house always wins. So our definition of victory is more like, don't lose.
Thanks, Morgan. I guess I was more asking, like, what should I say?
Just leave all the talking to me.
So that's a strategy? What's up?
You know there's a saying about gamblers with strategies. Yo, ready to confess yet? 'Cause I already woke up the DA. Already? She must be new. The district attorneys have final say on whether or not a case is brought to trial. Only fair, since they're the ones who end up having to actually prove the damn thing. Most of them prefer simple guilty pleas over long, protracted trials. And they all dislike having their time wasted. Unfortunately, then, you'll have to call them back. As my client is not guilty. Frankly, I'm not even sure you have enough to hold him here.
Right, what she said.
You've got a weird sense of humor, counselor. Different generations, I guess. For my time kind of thing. I'm very serious when it comes to defending a man's innocence, detective.
Counselor, we have your client's written confession.
His written confession. Let's start there. Next time on Mace.
You don't get C confession. I get a confession.
Get fucked.
You don't get it.
Get
I get it.
fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked.
I'm old.
I'm out.
I'm old.
Okay, bye.